Ridden hard, Legendary Stars looking for the lead, and also going through the centre, St Benedict, followed by the Turf Phantom down towards the inside. Getting back behind those was Grumps, and just up ahead of Grumps there was Blakeman. On settling down as they race down the back, they've got about 900 metres to go, race one, and Legendary Star is the leader, a length and a half in front of St Benedict, getting closer on the outside, pulling and easing back to third, getting into a bit of trouble there, the Turf Phantom. In behind those, Blakeman on the outside of Grumps on the rails, a long break behind those in the field. Then came Danger Mouse down on the inside of Fascinating Bull. Racing inside the 600 metre mark, a little change in the order. It's Legendary Star doing it well, just over a length in front of the Turf Phantom on the rails. Ahead off third on the outside, St Benedict, followed by Grumps off the rails running on. Losing a bit of ground was Blakeman as they swing for home, followed by Danger Mouse. And Fascinating Bull is last of all, but around the home turn, they've got about 350 metres to go. Legendary Star taken up as the leader. It's Legendary Star, the leader. The Turf Phantom down towards the inside, tries hard, and Grumps getting right up along the inside. This trio are well clear, but as they race inside the 200, Grumps got right up along the inside to share the lead with Legendary Star. The Turf Phantom between those. It's Grumps in front near the line, and Grumps too good in the opening race. Grumps has beaten Legendary Star. Now in the centre of those, we had the Turf Phantom third, followed well back Fascinating Bull, followed by Danger Mouse, Blakeman, and St Benedict was the last one. Number 8, Grumps, the winner, $3.30 and $2 even. Legendary Star, $1.50. The Turf Phantom, no dividend. Well, they got fairly tight in the straight. The one in the middle, the Turf Phantom, didn't have much room, but a good ride by Jamie Innes on Grumps. He got right up along the inside, and Grumps, trained at Hawkesbury by Anthony Flicker, is raced by M. Collins, Mrs. K and J. Tinker, and Mrs. E, B and D Stapleton. A 5-year-old chestnut gelding by Grumpy out of Rose Sculptor, and Grumps was having his 19th start today. 1 win, 2 seconds and a third. But Grumps, with Jamie Innes scooting through on the inside, has beaten Legendary Star. It was ridden by Craig Rixon, trained at Hawkesbury by Darcy Sheldon it is. So the Quinella goes to Hawkesbury there. And third 9, the Turf Phantom, well, the trifecta, Michael Wilson, also of Hawkesbury. So the Hawkesbury gallopers getting first, second and third. Yes, Legendary Star was always travelling beautifully out in front. The Turf Phantom was between those, and Grumps, hands and heels, got right up along the inside. The trio got a little bit tight at one stage in the straight, but with Jamie Innes wielding the whip on Grumps, Grumps a shade too good for Legendary Star, and the Turf Phantom third. Okay, that's the result as the winner Grumps returns, trained by Anthony Flicker at Hawkesbury. And we should have further details following the running of race 1. In second race, the rider for number 5, Montana Pearl, Alan Abrahams, replaces Shane Pawsey. Alan Abrahams on number 5. I'll send further details down the line following the running of race 1 at Goulburn.
Too good, Tony. Well, now we would like to take a moment to join Mark Duclos as he profiles Irish greyhound trainer Bernie Burns.
No matter what part of the world you travel, look hard enough and you're bound to meet the real characters of everyday life, who are the salt of the earth. Bernie Byrne is one of those men. Born and raised in Ireland, he fits the mould as one of those affable Irishmen who has a story about everyone and everything. But his first love, apart from his wife Barbara, is greyhound racing. And during those years, there's been some memorable wins.
Richardson Road, Fargo, Tex, Fargo, Ginger, all dogs that won a lot of races, you know. And I won the Heat, the Young Star Classic, I think it was in 1989 with Bright Move. And he paid, I think it was 40 to 1. Jesus, that was a good night. I'm telling you.
Well, you've trained dogs you've been involved in greyhounds since you were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Well, my old
really,
man had him on before the war, and he had about 20 open race dogs, and that's a lot to say in those days. That was the depression time. And, oh, geez, he was a wild, savage man with a dog, though. Oh, get him fit, mate, and mad fit. We used to have to walk 4 miles from where we lived at Clonmile into the track and race the dogs. We'd have 3 or 4 fellas walking the dogs, and we might have 5 or 6 dogs racing. But we had to walk back to 4 too. No cars, no electricity, no lights, no nothing. No money. I was very happy.
Would you ever swap the childhood that you had? Would you ever want to swap that?
No, I don't think so. Because we used to do a lot of hunting when we were kids, and all the kids around the streets, and we'd hunt foxes and ferret, and, you know, things that we loved. Wouldn't change it.
What about training greyhounds, Bernie? You've had lots of winners over the years. You've seen lots of different trainers train your greyhounds, and you've trained them yourself.
Yep.
What do you consider to be the vital aspects in getting a dog to win? I mean, is fitness the biggest thing? Is rearing the pup the biggest thing?
If you haven't got a dog sound, just forget it. Because the dog will tell you when he's ready, and he'll tell you when he's sound. And if you race him and he hasn't, well, then that's when he'll break down. If you get a dog, that's why I gallop dogs all the time. When they're young, I start breaking them in when they're 4 or 5 months old. I've got pups out there now, I'll show them to you later, by world title. They're only probably 10 months old. They're broke in, you know. No hard work. So there's no hard work when they get older. They'll just do it. And they go down the paddock, Pat will take them down a minute and show you. They'll go up that straight anytime you want to put them up there. So you've got to get them fit, and you've got to keep them sound. I mean, this is the thing here, is to find someone that can, a vet to look after them for you, you know, but we do all right.
For most greyhound followers, Bernie Burns' name will always be associated with the brilliant world title.
He met Rapid Journey, I think he beat him 4 times, you know. But that was a credit to him, and Rapid Journey came out and look what he did. Best dog in the world. Beautiful dog. You know, I mean, the lady that's got him, right, it's a credit to the way they kept that dog up too and kept him running for so long, and different tracks. That's not easy to do, you know.
Racing. World title left brilliantly off the inside. Spanish Sting was nicely away. Nujaloo third. Rapid Journeys caught deep. Along the fence was Warren Parade, then 3 off to Barrio Babe. Imposing Talent is back at the rear with Fugitive, but down the back and the leader world title setting a tempo is 6 or 7 clear and burst away now. Rapid Journey into second, and then Spanish Sting followed by Nujaloo, Warren Parade, Barrio Babe and Imposing Talent, but on the bend, and it's all world title. Rapid Journey's out after it, but world title and Rapid Journey go through.
He also set a track record at Wentworth Park. What sort of a thrill was it for you to have world title, track record holder at Wentworth Park?
Well, he was the first male dog to break the track record, and to break the 30, matter of fact. And it was absolutely great. I turned around and I gave a strange lady a kiss. I thought it was Biddy. And I didn't have it for long, though. We had it for an hour. But I didn't mind giving it to Rapid Journey. He deserves it.
Queensbury Rules was also another high-class chaser that Bernie owned, and already he has some beautiful pups on the ground. Just recently, Burns sent him to Ireland to stand at stud, a move he says will reap rewards in the years to come.
We'll just put that little bit of magic into him that they need, you know, and I mean, I think he will anyway. That all you can do is try, but he was a good track dog, and his brother was only 33 kilo, so there's plenty of pace and plenty of speed there. And the blood, we're going back now to the blood. We've got Star Title. Was Star Title, he was by Waverley Supreme? No.
He was by Rapid Supreme, who
Rapid
was by
Supreme,
Waverley
that's
Supreme.
right. Now, Waverley Supreme, see, is an Irish bred dog, and probably the best stud dog to ever come out of Ireland. And now they put some of that back into him with Queensbury Rules, taking it back to Ireland again. My cracky, you won't get much better, will you?
But Bernie says comparing greyhound racing in the UK to Australia is like chalk and cheese.
It is nearly impossible to compare racing anywhere with Australia. The best facilities are here. Without a doubt, the best dogs are in this country. I've always said it, and they can take a dog out of here and take him to any country in the world, and he won't let anyone down. But Ireland's a different kettle of fish altogether. Paddy has got the attitude, well, sure, it's good enough for him. There's 6 of us there, we'll let us all go. And I mean, there's better trial tracks here than they have in Ireland, but still, they race on them. Like at Shelburne Park now is the best track. Well, it's the main track in Dublin. Now, they start off in the 500, say 550. Well, you come out of the boxes onto the grass, onto the sand, into the corner, come out of the corner onto the grass, come off the grass onto the sand, that's going into the corner, come out of it onto the grass again. Well, you wouldn't want to be too fussy. I mean, you'd have to be real keen.
I must admit, Bernie, the first time I ever saw a video from Shelburne Park, I really couldn't believe it.
Yeah, well, this is
grass,
right.
Sand, grass, sand.
Yeah, this is right too. Yeah, but like they say, well, they've all got to do it, you know.
And whilst you might take the boy out of Ireland, you'll never take Ireland out of the boy.
Now,
well, these are the ferrets. I told you I had ferrets when I was a kid, and I've still got them. That fella there hunting around room, he's a beautiful ferret. But all the ferrets work here. I've got another fella over.
What makes a good ferret?
Well, give him plenty of work, just like a good dog. You won't win races in the kennel. So I've got 2 in here.
Geez, Bernie, it's a bit on the nose in here,
Oh,
mate.
I know. What do you expect, the ferrets? Look at that.
Have you got any air freshness or something?
Yeah, I know. Open the door. Have a look at that. Isn't that a beautiful ferret? Quite a big
Now,
dog.
how long have you had ferrets for?
Since I was a kid, my father had them, you know, in Ireland. We used to go ferreting every Sunday nearly. The only reason they brought the kids, so we used to have to carry home the rabbits. Come here, hey.
With coursing still alive and well in Ireland, it's no wonder that Bernie has some relics of the past.
This is what's called a slipping collar and lead. Now, we don't see a lot of coursing in Australia anymore, but of course in Ireland, coursing is still up and running, it's still alive.
Yeah, it's great.
Now, this, I believe, comes from Ireland. It's one of the slipping
This
leads.
is the original slipper lead that belonged to Paddy Leach. He was one of the greatest slippers in Ireland. And Paddy only died last year, and he was 86, and he was as bright as a button. But you wear out. So I mean, but he was a top slipper, and that's this is how it works. The top panel. If you pull the string.
So I've got this string up here, which
just hold
opens.
that. Yeah. Now you pull that, and you hang on to that.
Yep. Can I pull it?
Out, yeah, pull it out and see.
And that's how they open up.
That's how they open up, and then they just slip them back in together again. And that's how they go. You know, it's a great life. I love it over there, and I love to come back to Australia. You know, this is my home, but you go over. I go over there for the excitement of the dogs. I'm not going to go any more graveyards or kissing babies or going to old churches anymore. I've had that up there with her, the missus, and my 2 daughters. Dear, oh dear.
What about kissing the Blarney Stone?
Oh, I've done that so many times. I got half in my pocket, I think. Yeah, I've kissed the Blarney Stone, and I've nearly eaten it. I was up there one year with my daughter, Katie. She's a little bit plump, Katie, you know. I think we had to go up around these round stairs, and it's very tiring. And the bloke's there and all the queues here, and you'll sit down and see, and you go back like that and kiss the Blarney Stone like that, and she says to the bloke, why don't you shift it downstairs? Actually, bloody right too, wasn't she?
Bernie Byrne is the first to admit he's had one gem of a life. From the coursing, to the ferrets, to the racetrack success of greyhounds like World Title. He wouldn't swap his life for quids. But when you get to meet a real-life Irishman, you just can't help asking that question.
Bernie, there's an old saying about mad dogs and Irishmen. Do you subscribe to that theory?
Definitely. Yeah, I definitely do.
Or is
I mean, when I was a kid in Ireland, we didn't. There's a lot of balls about having these pigs under the bed in Ireland. We had greyhounds under our bed. So, I mean, to say, mad dogs and Irishmen, yeah, but we'll go out in the sun with a greyhound any time. We love them. We were born and bred and reared with them. And even Biddy puts up with me because she gets to like the dogs. It's taken about 25 years, you know. But
you think one day you'll get it a turn, but you think?
Yeah, one day, yeah, that's for sure. But I tell you what, I won't walk a poodle. Ah, dear, that's for sure. So, if it's not a greyhound, mate, even if I'm in a wheelchair, some bat will push me and I'll lead a dog. So, I'm quite happy. But the way I'm going, all right, so, I mean, what can you do? We're here, you know. I'm sorry.
Alive and kicking.
Well, not doing much kicking lately, but alive.
What a wonderful character. And that was Bernie Burns there, and Mark Duclos with that story. Now at...
Boxed Race Tue. Started coming around towards his dispatch point. Favourite is Gundabluey from Wagga Wagga. They face up well. One bobbing the head around. Gaelic Thunder it is. They're off. Now, Gaelic Thunder went back to the tail of the field, and Bromack down towards the inside was first out, taken on by Gundabluey, and driving up along the inside, Quick Hands. Going up fairly wide on the track behind those then, Kerrisdale, followed by Gaelic Thunder, and Montana Pearl last of all, as they settle down in bright sunshine and race down the back inside the 1,000 metre mark. Little between Gundabluey on the outside and Quick Hands. Now, Kerrisdale has gone around that pair looking for the lead. The pace wasn't good enough for the rider of Kerrisdale, and there's almost a line of 3 back behind those then, Gaelic Thunder. Thunder, followed then by Bromac second last, and a length behind those at the tail of the field as they race down the side. Montana Pearl. They've got about 550 metres to go, and sustaining that run, Kerrisdale is a clear-cut leader. 2 over Gunda Bluey. Ahead off third on the inside, Quick Hands. Back behind those as they race towards the turn was Gaelic Thunder. Montana Pearl is back towards the tail, but around the home turn, they've got 400 to go, and Kerrisdale clear at the top of the straight. Now Gunda Bluey is being asked for his effort, running on fairly, and further out in the track was Montana Pearl. In between runners there, Gaelic Thunder. Many chances at the 200. It's Kerrisdale kicking back in front on the outside, Montana Pearl, and now Gunda Bluey putting his mind to the job is coming quickly. It's Gunda Bluey and Montana Pearl out wide. Oh, Montana Pearl is too good, and the widest runner, Montana Pearl, has beaten Gunda Bluey. Third, Kerrisdale. Further back behind those, Gaelic Thunder, followed by Bromac, and the last one to pull up was Quick Hands. Montana Pearl down the centre, 10.70 in New South Wales and $3.50. 1 Gunda Bluey, $1.30, and no dividend for number 4, Kerrisdale. So the numbers will read 514 after race 2, 514. And number 5, the winner, Montana Pearl, trained by Jerry Crane at Murrum Bateman, ridden by Alan Abrahams, who replaced Shane Pawsey. Montana Pearl, raced by W.G. Laundis, is a 6-year-old bay mare by Groucho, out of Eye of the Dragon, trained, as I said, at Murrum Bateman, and ridden by, trained by Jerry Crane, ridden by Alan Abrahams. Gunda Bluey second by Exit 5 out of Uptown Girl, Katrina Brown, Wagga Wagga the trainer, Jamie Whitney was the rider, and number 4, Kerrisdale, ridden by Larry Motel for Brian Heffernan at Maria. It will get third. But Montana Pearl, too good. Hadn't raced since the 21st of March this year. So Montana Pearl resuming today, won very well indeed. Now the 4th place getter was number 2, Gaelic Thunder, and 6 finished 5th, that being Bromac. 5-1-4-2-6. Now the winner scored by a length and a half, a long neck, second and third, 1:13.66 the time. A length and a half, a long neck, 1:13.66, and that's the details following the running of race 2 at Goulburn. I'll be back for the call of the 3rd event this afternoon. That's the Adrian Bradley Class 2 at 1:40 as the winner returns.
Good on you, Tony. Thank you. As the favourite is for Tyrrell. Here's Tony.
All in, 1,600 metres the journey. And away they go. Missing the start was Assay, and Tyrrell went back to the second last position. Now showing speed was Chinese Opera, taken on by Brave Gift on the outside. Going up along the inside closer today, Aristides, followed by Merry again, ridden hard looking for the lead. Easing back behind those small stakes. Further back then Cherokee Miss, followed by Tyrrell. And Assay's down towards the inside as they race towards that first bend, swinging down the back at the 1,200 metre mark. A good race for the lead. It's Chinese Opera, Brave Gift and Merry again. Little between this trio. They've broken away about 4 in front of Aristides running 4th, followed then by Small Stakes on the outside. 2 behind those, Tyrrell, who's back 3rd last. Assay and Cherokee Miss on the outside as they race inside the 1,000 metre mark, and still it's Chinese Opera on the inside and Brave Gift. They're going stride for stride, a length and a quarter behind those, Merry again. Aristides moving up on the outside, gaining ground back on the inside, back behind those then. Small Stakes followed then by Tyrrell, taking off and gaining ground. Further back to Cherokee Miss and Assay on the inside as last of all as they race down the side of the track inside the 600 metre mark, and still it's Chinese Opera on the inside and Brave Gift now switching out, running on Aristides and going up wide. Tyrrell's coming with a big run now. Further back behind those Small Stakes, followed by Cherokee Miss, Merry again, and as they swing for home around the turn, Assay is last of all. Many chances at the top of the straight. Now Small Stakes got up along the inside of Chinese Opera. Out wide Aristides running on, and further out on the track Tyrrell's putting in a run, and switched out was Cherokee Miss. They're spread across the track. It's out very wide on the track. Tyrrell driven to the lead. Cherokee Miss on the outside. Small Stakes down towards the inside, but it's Tyrrell the leader. Small Stakes coming very quickly near the line. Small Stakes and Tyrrell on the line. Tyrrell has just beaten Small Stakes. Now 3rd Chinese Opera, followed then by Aristides. Further out in the track then Cherokee Miss, followed then by Merry again, and Brave Gift, and Assay was last. Good finish. Stand by. We'll have the result in a moment. It looks as though Tyrrell has grabbed Small Stakes right on the line in a very, very keenly contested race. Tyrrell $3.31.40, Small Stakes $1.40, Chinese Opera $3.40. Now Tyrrell will probably get this, trained at Kembla Grange by Gwendomark. Well, back-to-back wins, won a maiden at Canberra very well. back on the 15th of May, and has won again here this afternoon. Is raced by R.M. McConville, a 3-year-old brown gelding by Coronation Day out of Vintage Wine, written by Jamie Innes. That's a winning double to Jamie, I believe. I think he won the first race, did he not? On Grumps, he certainly did. So a winning double to Jamie Innes on 4 Tyrrell. Number 2 small stake, second Dean Greville, Jack Jury Hawkesbury, and third Chinese Opera Trevor McIlrick, and the rider was John Nesbitt. A very keenly contested race. 4-2-1 official. Number 5 Aristides was 4th, and 3 Cherokee Miss 5th. Now the winner won by a short head, with a length and a half, 139.50. Yes, a good finish, but Tyrrell in the pale blue colours, driven to the lead, closer down towards the inside. In the white cap there was small stakes, and in the maroon and yellow behind those was the third place getter Chinese Opera. But the numbers are official now, 4-2-1.
And thanks for that, Tony. As you said, Jamie Innes at $3.90 is the favourite for Barbara Joseph at Canberra. And Jan Marie at 5.30 with Shiraz at 25. Harold Park Dibs on the second, they're official. 7 Harbour Affair 10 22.20. 8 Our Benefit 146. Granny May $6.30.
The favourite is the filly Gold Amp. Jan Marie stands up towards the inside of the line. Foreign Shores, River to Me. Now just waiting on Foreign Shores to move along. Over the short 900-metre course. Shiraz stands up, Cocky Raider. Now another effort made with Foreign Shores, trained at Queanbeyan by Fabian Azzopardi. Goes in now, Foreign Shores, so they're set. This is race 4, the Baker's Delight Class 1. Starter goes up, they're set. They're off. A good start too, and Public Profile and Gold Amp looking for the lead early. Foreign Shores are showing speed, and also Jan Murray driving up along the inside. Further back behind those in the field, River to Me, and Aussie Dollars getting back, and Cocky Raider last of all. On settling down, there's a fair turn of speed on as they race down to the 600. It's Foreign Shores the leader. Gold Amp runs to second, and neck off third. Jan Murray on the inside. Back behind those, Shiraz going up wide, followed by River to Me. Then Public Profile as they race towards the turn, and further back behind those, Cocky Raider as they swing, but around the home turn though. They've got about 350 metres to go. Foreign Shores shaken up as the leader. Gold Amp is running on fairly well, and Public Profile into the clear is putting in a run. Aussie Dollars out wide, and back behind those, Shiraz halfway down the straight. He's got to go for Foreign Shores. Aussie Doll on the outside is coming quickly, and so too is Public Profile. It's Public Profile, Aussie Doll there drawing clear. Public Profile in front, and Public Profile. Public Profile has beaten Aussie Doll. Now Foreign Shores third. In behind those, Gold Amp, Cocky Raider, then Jan Murray. Back behind those, River to Me, and Shiraz was last. Public Profile, hands and heels to the line by Aaron Kennedy. Got every possible ounce out of this filly. Trained at Randwick by Catherine Brax. Number 3, Public Profile, ridden by Aaron Kennedy, trained by Catherine Brax at Randwick, is a 3-year-old bay filly by Prince Regent out of Joe's Joy, raced by M and Mrs. C. Hohos, J.R. Meacham, J.T. Pabiakis, A.P. O'Rourke, and A. Barnett in partnership. 431.60 in New South Wales. Public Profile, Aussie Doll $2.90, and Foreign Shores $2.20. So the numbers should read 3, 5 and 2.
Okay, Public Profile salutes number 3, over 5 Aussie Doll and 2 Foreign Shores. Goulburn race number 4. 70 with Mile Run at $5.40 and Red Hot Rookie at $7.80. They look like the 4 in commission. Longer odds for the 9 and 10. Harold Park dividend.
Starter goes up. They're set. They're away. Now, Majestic 10 was a shade slow to move, and Arca Blue went back to the tail of the field, and Scintillator and Mile Run got the best of it. Now, Belmini's Luck is driving through looking for the lead, then Brockenhurst played against Sam Marato. Down towards the inside, Majestic 10, further back then Red Hot Rookie, and a half a length then Arca Blue at the tail of the field. As they leave the back and race down the side, Belmini's Luck is the leader, over a length and a half in front of Mile Run with the mouth open, ahead off third, played against Sam. Running fourth is Scintillator, followed by Brockenhurst, between runners there Arato. Now Red Hot Rookie going up 4 wide, down towards the inside Majestic Tan, and Arca Blue last of all as they race down towards the turn. They've got about 550 to go, and Bell Mini's Luck the leader, more than 2 in front of Played Against Sam giving chase. Running on fairly well there, mile run off the track was Scintillator running on, and wider still there Red Hot Rookie. Further back behind those Arado and Majestic Tan down towards the inside, and Arca Blue as well back. Well in the straight with about 300 to go. They're spread across the track. Out very wide, Red Hot Rookie is coming with a big run. Red Hot Rookie raced up and hit the lead from Brockenhurst Arado, then Played Against Sam, followed by Scintillator, but the Red Hot one, Red Hot Rookie races away for a most impressive win. Red Hot Rookie ease down has won, close for second, either Scintillator out wide or the one down on the inside there was back behind those, then Played Against Sam, and also close up there Brockenhurst was in that photo. Further back behind those then Scintillator pulling up quickly with Arado, and Arca Blue and Majestic Tan one of the last. Red Hot Rookie right down the outside, 770 for the win and 220 for the place. Now close for the minors, we had Scintillator out wide, and the one on the inside was Brockenhurst and Played Against Sam. But there's no doubt about the winner, number 7, Red Hot Rookie, trained at Goulburn by Tim Hollands, Johnny Scourse. Raced by Mrs. BD and S.A. Hollands, a 4-year-old chestnut gelding by Super Fiesta out of Star Cloud. Now it's close for second, it's Scintillator out wide, and the one on the inside, Brockenhurst, and close up between those, Played Against Sam. Very close for second. Could go either way for second there, but there's no doubt about the winner, Red Hot Rookie. And Red Hot Rookie was having his 16th start today. 4th win, 3 seconds and 2/3, so a spread right across the track. And Red Hot Rookie was the widest runner. Played Against Sam was wide out. In the centre of the line there, in the red sleeves, was Brockenhurst. And they fought it out for the minors, but there's no doubt about the winner, and that being Red Hot Rookie by Super Fiesta out of Star Cloud, a 4-year-old chestnut gelding. Tim Hollands Goulburn. Now, here are the officials. 7-3-1. 7 the winner, Red Hot Rookie, John Scourse.
Okay, and Red Hot Rookie has done well to salute, but he is first up from a spell today. 7-3-1 now. Official past the post at Goulburn on the 5th. This is the scene at Horsham for race number 5. Like a Composer at $6.90. We have a Gerandar Jester at $2.
Now, Folklocracy, the riderless one, about to be led forward. The rider, John Scourse, is out of the saddle. $1.90 I'm a King, $5.40 Brave Chance, $6.10 Duties Act, they're the top 3. 10 even Folklocracy, 16's Moonlight Phantom. But the solid favourites, I'm a King, trained by Brian Smith at Warwick Farm, $1.90 in New South Wales. Now Duties Act about to go along in the maroon and white colours. That's the 1600 metre start. They're all in, with the exception of Savage Star. Just waiting on Savage Star to move along. Michael Johnston for Harry Williams. Harry trains at Hawkesbury. And of course his son Danny Williams trains here at Goulburn. Now they're set. Gates open. Slowly away was Brave Chance, missed it. And getting out well was I'm a King, and Duties Act is showing speed. Moonlight Phantom and Squaresy. Not too far away, Folklocracy, followed by Savage Star. Getting back behind those, Impersonate, followed by Spatilla. And after that slow start, Brave Chance is about 4 lengths behind the second last horse. Racing towards that first turn. They've got about 1,300 to go. A good race for the lead now, where Squaresy it is. Squaresy goes to the lead. Draws out about 3/4 of a length in front of I'm a King, the favourite. Followed then by Moonlight Phantom. 3 wide was Duties Act on the outside. Going up wider still, Folklocracy. Back along the inside, Impersonate, followed by Spatilla. Brave Chance is starting a run. And back towards the tail, Savage Star. In the backstretch, they've got about 900 to go. Another change coming over here. It's I'm a King slipping up along the inside to go to the lead, the favourite. It's I'm a King drawing out a length in front of Squaresy. Getting a good run was Moonlight Phantom on the inside. Back behind those then, Folklocracy.